Alright, welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This is the third round of the Slitherine 20th Anniversary Tournament. In this half of the mirror, I have the Huns, Western with Germanic foot tribe allies, versus Mork the Freeze, Romans with Alan allies. So, as the Romans, I perhaps foolishly chose an all-cavalry list. For the Huns, it makes a bit more sense. I do want to grab some Lancers for shot capability. And light cavalry to the flanks. These fierce nomad horse archers are a great buy. So I think I will max out on them. Great. I think I will emulate Morkin's use of a swarm of light foot on this flank over here. The terrain for it is too good to pass up. And that leaves us with 144 points. Do I want more Lancers or do I want more Cavalry Archers? If he gets a lot of melee cavalry, it could be a little bit awkward. At most, he could get 9 units of dedicated melee cavalry. And I only have 4 so far. I'm going to get more noble lancers. And then pad out our number with more non-light horse archers. That's good enough. I'm just going to be lazy about my commands. Yes. Right, so it looks like a infantry force to hold the hill, cavalry down here. So far, I don't see... Well, I suppose he's maxed his skirmishers, which is to be expected. Question is, what other ranged units has he brought along for the ride? Okay. Scouting this out, looks like a lot of points in infantry, which hopefully will allow us to overwhelm his cavalry separately and then just shoot him to pieces. At least that's the idea. Just trundle forward for now. So our skirmishers should cancel each other out, and then we're going to try to put pressure on the cavalry. If not, if he keeps them hanging back like this and we don't know what's in this forest, then we might want to just concentrate a ring of mounted archers around the hill and do what we can to disrupt them. 1 unit of auxiliary archers can't disrupt all of our mounted archers. Next turn. Alright, let's take cover in this forest for now. Get some non-light cavalry support. Right, so if these archers move forward 2 squares, that'll be their extreme range. So we will move just outside of that range, while the rest of the army attempts to catch up and find out what's in this forest, of course. I shouldn't be sloppy. There we go. Next turn. Okay, I had to do a brief point count because I wanted to see exactly what was missing. There's still 300 points of troops hiding. So we cannot afford to get reckless here. Very good. And I think there's no need for us to move here yet, especially when we know there have got to be men hiding in this forest. I am so tempted to find them. Alright, let's just do it. Oh, none so far. Okay. That eases my mind a little. And we set up to keep shooting. Still want to act with some caution, however. There we go. It's gradual advance, starting with the hill. Right. Next turn. There we are. Now we can commence. Try that again. Very well. I wish I could find a way to quickly breach this, but I don't think that's likely. Have this unit join the fray on the plain. And you're doomed. Maybe, unless they can successfully evade. Right, onward. Next turn, and his damned archers just rallied up. Too bad. Okay, so we're going to have a chance to get one really good volley off before contact. So his infantry are going to drive me off, but that's not a huge deal. Cavalry battle is going to be what really matters. Good. Impact with light spear. No good. Fire. Charge downhill. This is all kind of pointless anyway. Okay. Too bad. I have no good way to free up these units, so they're just going to have to engage here. We'll turn these horse archers around, though, to shift over to help out in the cavalry action. In the meantime, let's go for some disruptions. The Lancers are the most dangerous. Held firm. Oh, that's gonna get ugly then. Right, in that case, zone of control lock there. Turns that if they pursue, which is possible, we could hit them in the flank, although most likely this close our cavalry are simply going to stand, and that could get ugly. We'll have to pray to the RNG gods that we pulled out here. In the meantime, height 100, height 50, too bad. If it was a steep slope, this would be even better. But let's try for something spectacular. No. Very well. In that case, we'll try for a disruption on these raw troops to start something. Good. Not that this is going in any way well, given this situation. Might start rolling me. Ugly. Ugly, ugly. Next turn. And we got rolled. Oh. It's actually not necessarily a bad thing if we can get away. Good luck there. We didn't fall back to the rough, that's unfortunate. Bolt. Oh, that makes more sense. Ah, we're locked in by the cataphracts. Okay, this is kind of unfortunate. Trying both flanks. Good charge. Might work. General up for next round. Should have done it first. Oh good, we were able to fall back, although we're in the rough and we can't invade, so it's not that good. How bad? It's actually not that bad. Why is that? Oh, these are noble, not armored lancers. So we're fine in the melee. Well, we'll have to take this head on, unfortunately. I think we're going to lose this one. I don't think we're able to put enough pressure on quickly enough with our archers to do any good. To start. Yeah, pretty grim. We're gonna lose here. We're not making very fast progress here, so I think we're gonna sit idly by here as the rest of the army gets crushed. Next turn. This might go as badly for me as the mirror match is going for Morgan, to be honest. Should just bounce that. Yep. Very good. Yeah, that was bound to happen. See where this takes us. That's it. No. I have to use 3 units for that. If I want to rescue these units from a flank, I'll need to charge here, but I think these units are screwed either way, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So instead, riddle them with arrows. Charge or fire? Alright, well that was clearly the wrong choice. I was hoping if I could get that 33 melee roll and break them, I might be able to catch some flanks, but it's clearly not going to happen. Grim. I don't know how Nosy Rat does it with this list, but I certainly haven't got the knack yet. Next turn. That's too bad. Looks like Morgan's getting his revenge here. He held, so that's good. Okay. Is that worth it? What if we generaled up? Let's see, if we go like... this, I think? Maybe not. No matter what, the flank can be protected by these auxilia. Okay, let's shuffle over here and threaten the flank. And commence harassing these auxilia. Probably can't get a disruption, but do what we can. But yeah, this is looking pretty bad. The guy's over-eager on my right and miscalculated just how dangerous the situation was. On my left, even. Might be worth it at this point, we're losing anyway. If we charge, we'll probably win against this unit, but the cataphracts will pursue charge into us, so we might want to get the hell out of the way. Yeah, this is gonna go downhill pretty soon here. Next turn. Oh, that's... neither of those was helpful. Okay. Right. That rally was pretty tough for us. But I suppose it didn't really matter that much with the cataphracts joining in any case. Don't think that'll be enough, because these cavalry don't have an impact capability, and these are darts, so even disrupted, I think they'll be fine. This is kind of tempting, though we'll get hit in the rear. Might as well do something. This should be over, I'd say, in 3 turns. Next turn. Should disperse, yep. Ouch. Well, even with some drastic rallies like that, we're still not going to be able to do this. That does at least allow us to fall back. Maybe next turn. Not really sure what to do here. Not gonna get a disruption on fully armored cataphracts. Let's see which way we flee to. Well, it's a shame we were so close to breaking this unit. Maybe we'll find a way to shoot at them later. Next turn. It's a bit of overkill there. So that counts as a flank because we hadn't changed facings yet, although it didn't end up mattering much. So the auto break point on these fierce nomad horse archers is like maybe 100 men. So unfortunately, probably not going to survive long enough to get a flank in. But I suppose we ought to try. Rather go for these than these, because I don't think we'll hold out long enough. Oh good, we fell back. Even better. Going for some long shot general kills here. A lack of any hope. Guess we need to turn to face and hope for best. This is good. We can probably evade from this range. This impact could drop us to disrupted, though. Still looking quite bad. Next turn. I'm hoping we can knock a few turns out in the next couple days because we're running out of time and we're not that close to a result yet. Ah, that's too bad. Well, let's see if you're done now. Yep. It's not a bad direction for them to go. See if we can't get a rear charge next turn and do something. Good. And set up for a flank. We're gonna get run off no matter what, so we might as well get one more volley in. Good, that should be successful. We need to get these units back into the action. General up on the unit that's not screwed and do something very stupid. Don't auto brake, please. Good. Didn't matter. Okay. Back towards the main battle. Onward. And unfortunately, I believe we've run out of time on this tournament, which is too bad because Morgan was going to win this and get revenge for the other match. This can happen sometimes with the Slitherine automated tournament because it's got a strict 14-day time limit, and if you live in different time zones or have different schedules and consistently get in one but not more than one turn a day, you can run out. So unfortunately, that's what happened, and he won't get the winning score, I think. Actually, I'm not really sure how the automated scoring works for that. But I was clearly going to lose this match in a little bit more time. I mean, I could have broken this unit and this unit. But otherwise, I think I was kind of doomed. My mistake, I think, was focusing an attack on this hill. I really thought I could break those archers and cause disruptions, and I didn't. And it clearly would have been better to simply avoid this area entirely, pile everyone over here, and just attack his cavalry. But once I was committed, once I saw the danger, it was too late. My fear was that this forest was full of infantry, and it really wasn't. So I should have sent some scouts ahead, and then just piled on and not touched this, basically. So, well done to Morgan, and I'm sorry that we couldn't quite finish it out for him.